Hello and welcome to another update on DOT. Yeah, the DOT chart, Polkadot is currently still working on this A wave to the upside most likely. So we're just filling in the pattern we discussed in previous videos, this corrective rally into the resistance area. We're now approaching the 38.2 retracement, which is together with these previous swing highs that formed in February, kind of March, February, March. These swing highs around, $5.30, a little below that even. This acts as resistance just right now. And the price has also reached target on the smaller time frame, precisely the target we talked about yesterday. So I think it's time to add support for a potential B-wave pullback. While I don't have a confirmed top in place, it is important to have some levels for risk management. And the broader support area that is relevant to keep the focus on higher prices is this one between $3.58 and $4.34, which means that because we see this as a corrective rally in wave 2 at the moment, or alternatively the white scenario, but even then we should push higher. As long as we are holding 358 to 434, the focus can remain on higher prices. Now, whether that means it extends a little higher in the short term, then we just have to extend this this support area higher, or whether it means it tests this support area right now. It doesn't matter so much for upside trend continuation. Key is that in any pullback, the market holds above $3.58, and if we get a deep pullback, which gets probable from the current price region, then as long as the pullback is corrective in 3 waves, forming eventually a higher low, the focus can remain on higher prices overall. That's the idea. And important is that the price ideally would react going forward to one of these resistances, 531, 616, 715, or even 884 in this move to the upside. If we get that pullback, then the area between $3.58 and $4.34 will be relevant, specifically also additional levels at $4.10 and $3.88. Now, that means we can keep the focus on higher prices at the moment, but I can tell you that any break below 358 will be a big warning. Now, you might say that's far away. That's true. The risk is high now after rallying quite substantially from the last support area we had. So, however, I do have some support levels that are a little bit closer to the price on the smaller time frame. So let's take a look at them because they will give an early warning. So we go to the DOT short-term chart. And what you can see here is that at the moment, the price is pushed higher. From what I was tracking before as a 5-wave move, it's now morphed likely into a 3-wave pattern, where we track this as an ABC structure to the upside, this rally into the 25th of April high, B-wave pullback, and now we're working on a C-wave up. That doesn't change the direction because even in the 5-wave move, we were watching for higher, and this was considered a 4th-wave pullback. It's just become a little bit too long for a 5th wave, and it does look a little bit like a 3-wave move now, actually quite clearly like a 3-wave move, which has actually reached the 100% extension target, which is why I said it's reached target now at $5.16 and it gets rejected there. So maybe we're now starting this internal 4th-wave pullback because this C-wave up, which is part of the A wave I just showed you on the larger time frame, this could get another high. And it might be that we're now starting a wave 4 pullback internally. Now, that doesn't need to be a strong pullback, it could just be some consolidation. But any break below $4.49 could likely indicate that the market has started that larger correction I talked about, okay? That larger B-wave correction. So 449 to 485 is currently micro support. It would likely be an ABC structure that's unfolding. I mean, this would in theory play out like that. A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. Again, I'm just saying in theory because corrective patterns always change. So it might turn into a triangle or a WXY. That's not so important. It's important to understand what the relevant support is. And we can keep the focus on higher, at least one more high, as long as the 449 level is holding. Below that, the top confirmation process begins. And if we get one more high, then 550 sort of would be the next upside level to watch there on the micro level here on the 1 hour chart. Yeah, that's the update on DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. And if you're interested in the membership, check out our channel page. There's a 2-minute video that explains the member benefits. For example, you get access to our member-only videos today. I covered Casper a few days ago, Virtual, Ondo, Near, and many more. Biggest benefit is probably tomorrow's member live stream. Every week we do that one at 5 p.m. UTC. In addition to that, you can get access to our Discord server as a gold member, where we cover a lot of additional coins, charts. Today also Casper, Dot was covered, ADA, Rune, Doge, Ethereum, Trump coin, yeah, Bitcoin was covered. Many more will be covered. Render as well. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. Hope to see you there. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.